production is called The Elephant and the Fly, written by Mr. Henry Kling. Time frame is 1840s to the 1920s. He was a composer, a conductor, an organist, an educator, and unusual for a composer in general, Mr. Kling was a French horn player. Mostly French horn players also don't compose. He has over 550 published pieces of music, and historians say there are probably more that were lost. He was very versatile, writing books covering the intersection of music with literature, the contributions of women in music, and note the time frame, that was 1800s. For them to talk about women in music was amazing. The local music history, and of course methods of composition, orchestration, and conducting and transposition. Essentially, Mr. Kling was a musical renaissance man. He was born in Paris, and as a young musician was very good at playing piano, violin, and organ. But free tickets to the local opera productions, and he got hooked on the French horn. In 1861, he settled in Geneva, became a professor of music theory and horn playing at the Geneva Conservatory of Music. He held that position for over 50 years, and during that time he developed new methods for teaching the French horn, and he was writing interesting solo and combo pieces, one of which you're going to hear. And he was a stickler for posture and positions for the horn players. Now, if you are a French horn player like I and the other ladies in the band, he was constantly stressing the importance of holding that hand in the bell. That's what makes the difference in your tone. Still today, 200 years later. The Elephant and the Fly was written with the intent of introducing different instruments to the audience. His compositions ranged from pairing up a nice little piccolo that Julie is playing over there with a long list of very large instruments. The list includes a tuba, or a trombone, or an alto saxophone, or a bass fiddle, and today we are going to be introducing you to the contrabass flute. This is an instrument that is more at home on the symphony concert stage in large venues than what you are seeing here today. And we are very, very lucky to hear this, as they're actually very rare instruments. There are only 3 sort of living in Wisconsin, if you were, in Appleton, in Madison, and we have Cudahy's own right here today. Our music, of course, puts us in India, and it's classical, and it's also fun. And I think by the time we get to the end of the piece, the elephant has actually become friends with the fly. So now we are going to do a little bit of a demo on our sounds and introduce you to the amazing sound of a contrabass flute with a different slight piece of music, and then we will do the elephant and the fly. we have gifts, I guess.
Circus peanuts.
Everybody's favorite circus peanuts.